It's not hyperbole. One of the biggest days in Portland sports history. First All-Star game, great venue, downtown, everything close by walking distance. As All-Stars putting their best foot forward from the get-go.
Absolutely. Firepower up top. I can't wait to see this foursome up top with Thierry Henry, Clint Dempsey, Obafemi Martins, and Graham Zusi.
Kitty will have freedom to go anywhere he wants in the final third. Bernat and Hoiberg will work the flanks. They'll also tuck inside and help out defensively in the middle of midfield.
And away we go. Bayern Munich going from left to right. And the MLS All-Stars attacking the end where the massed ranks of the Timbers Army normally congregate. Treat for him. He got to step in for Kyle Beckerman, who had to drop out at the last moment. Here's Martins on to Dempsey, who's offside. Those two have enjoyed playing with each other so much this season. They call it almost a pick-up football that they play.
Yeah, but Obafemi Martins has been the biggest reason, in my opinion, why Seattle's in first place in the Supporters' Shield, because he's shown up from the opening game this year, combining with Clint Dempsey, scoring goals, providing assists. It's going to be very interesting to see their combination play up front tonight.
He's a man who has played against Bayern in his past. As Lewandowski makes waves. Robert Lewandowski, but Nick Raimondo able to deny him. Early look at what the Bayern number 9 is capable of. Roda. Wide for Hoiberg. Another youngster. Now Rafinha. Lewandowski! Oh, what about that? Lewandowski hitting the jackpot with an absolutely sensational strike. Stop him if you can.
And Adrian, from opening whistle of preseason, Lewandowski's been extremely dangerous of finding these teams, but it's also his ability to score the tough goals. The first touch sets him up. Yes, it bounces high because of the AstroTurf, but it's the reaction of that ball set up perfectly to hit it first time. How often do we see players maybe take an extra touch in that situation? In the play right before that, Lewandowski stretching the back line. He really is the definition of the modern day number 9. Can do absolutely anything and everything he wants. 1-0 Bayern Munich.
Roda, another player snapped up on a free transfer from Eintracht Frankfurt, where he spent 4 years, including 1 year in the second division, helping them get back up to the top flight. Henry leaving Hoiberg on the ground. Good cross too towards Martins. Well, there was the class and the vision of Thierry Henry to full effect.
It's great vision from Thierry Henry. It's better vision from Obafemi Martins, but that's a diving header. You've done everything right of peeling off the back shoulder of the defender. You've got the space, the perfect ball. He has to lay out there. Great ball from Thierry Henry.
We lost some big names from those originally selected due to a combination of injury and scheduling problems. As Dempsey's on the move. Dempsey! Well, Henry teed it up perfectly for Dempsey, who didn't have to break stride, but Tom Stark was equal to Dempsey's efforts.
So fun to watch. So fun to watch to see Henry pick up his head. But watch the run from Clint Dempsey. He's going to peel over his shoulder and, like Lewandowski did for Bayern on the other end, hit this first time. But it's all set up from the ball over the top from Henry, but a better run from Clint Dempsey to give him the option to hit that first time. Well done.
Here's Shaqiri. He's allowed to go a long way, Shaqiri, who these fine moments of the World Cup too. Shaqiri writhing! Oh! Well, call the cops, because that was daylight robbery from Nick Raimondo, denying Shaqiri.
Well, and the understanding from Shaqiri and Lewandowski. Lewandowski pulls out wide, but then he picks up his head as that second run near post. How about this save from Nick Raimondo? You want to know why he's got MLS all-time 112 shutouts? That right there.
Yedlin, just ghosted through one challenge. And hunts it down too. Bradley, first time cross. In towards Martins and Dempsey. Henry picking up the pieces. Henry! Oh! So close! And he's claiming it took a deflection. So are half his teammates.
The 36-year-old is putting on a show tonight. His decision-making in the final third is watch the touch to set himself up for this. I mean, in how many situations like that do you see players rush? Look how calm he is. And that was 100% a deflection.
Yep. No trouble for Armando. Give away. Rhoda latching onto it. Julian Green! Now, what a moment that would have been for him. Nick Raimondo had other ideas. Bobby Boswell back in the All-Star game. Now Bradley Wright Phillips on the ball. Wright Phillips! Oh! That is sensational! It's what he's been doing all season long, and now he does it on the biggest stage. The Golden Boot leading scorer with a magical moment.
The biggest difference this year for Bradley Wright Phillips is his starting points. So often last year for the New York Red Bulls, he was in wide positions. This year, talking with Mike Pecky, he has stayed central within the width of the 18, and there is a reason why he's leading MLS in goals. That is an absolute wonderful finish, but it's the first touch. Watch the first touch from Bradley Wright Phillips. Sets himself up perfectly, now have a hit. Last year, he's taken an extra touch. He's too far wide. Great finish from Bradley Wright Phillips.
A great viewpoint. High above Providence Park. Great ball that is for Donovan. Landon Donovan has done it! Against the side he played for in 2009, Landon Donovan becomes the solo all-time leading goal scorer in MLS All-Star games. His first goal since 2002. And the All-Stars have come from a goal down to lead 2-1 against Bayern.
And what the Timber fans in this stadium have come to love is the delivery from Diego Valeri like this. You've got Torres, you've got Bradley Wright Phillips. This is what Landon Donovan has made a career out of, as being that second and third attacker. But that ball from Diego Valeri is ridiculous. You give him the time and space, he'll deliver it on a dime. Well done from Landon Donovan, controlling his body and putting it in the back of the net.
He's been such a visionary in his time with the Timbers. Torres! But Neuer is there to claim. Shaqiri with the cross on! Hamid did brilliantly to deny Bernat. All of a sudden, the cross right into the stride of Juan Bernat, who hit it full-blooded. And Hamid able to keep it out.
And Bayern Munich defending the set piece, but then they're out on the break, and Shaqiri realizes that Lewandowski can't get there, so he picks up his head, delivers a great ball for Bernat to hit this first time, and a big-time save from Bill Hamid here. So difficult to hit this. Great form, good technique, in a better spot from Bill Hamid.
Dante getting the better of that. Now then, Goethe. Muller. Goethe and Muller. Still Muller. Muller! And that's their first football since that night in Rio. They're chanting Caleb Porter's name. And he is a victorious MLS All-Star coach. Caleb Porter and the MLS All-Stars have beaten Bayern Munich here by 2-1.